You should all check out my dank tweet about this episode.
I promised a donkey show. We better show a donkey show.
I guess there's donkeys coming. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode number 24 of the Model Citizens Show.
Oh my God.
I am your
Is that how old this is?
That's how old we are. Jeff Gordon's car number. That's where we're at.
Rest in peace. Oh, wrong guy.
With me this week, no, that's Dale. Don't talk bad about Dale. With me this week, of course, is Michael Ruiz.
What's up, guys?
Michael's dancing and doing something. Mario's here too.
Hey, fuck. If I knew he was gonna do that, I'd just be fucking with my camera all game.
And Michael. Michael. Whoa, you're controlling it with a knot.
Yes.
We're having camera fun. Watch the video version.
That's right.
Max is here too, but not for long. Hi, Max. I'm very sorry.
And that was the donkey show. Thank you so much for
Is your ASMR fucking
yeah, my ASMR is kicking
right
in.
now?
Kicking in. The tingles are hitting me right now. You guys got those tingles hitting me.
How erect are you? Are you like
it's trying to bust. So there's a wooden table that I'm recording at. It's trying to bust through, but I don't think
it's doing a nice
little knock on wood.
Knock on wood action. Yeah.
That's good. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you. Max, let's start with you. You're leaving Model Citizens for a litany of reasons. One, because you won't join my Destiny 2 clan. Two, because you're probably gonna die.
Most likely the second option.
But yeah, all of the above. Do you have a speech?
I don't know if you. I do. First, I want to address your first point. I've been playing Destiny for I think this is the 4th year now. Calm down. Had a clan for a long time.
Who's in your clan though?
You don't have 7 people in my clan.
Who's in it?
Friends.
I just imagine that it's just you and Kevin alone.
No, we actually have quite a few people. Do I know all of them? No. I know. No, there's
give me a rough estimate. Like we're talking like a dozen or like.
I'm pulling up the roster.
What is the name of this clan?
Because we got
it's
4
called,
now.
It's called the Ramen Shop. There's over 50 people.
Okay.
That sounds sexual.
It's a reference to one of the Destiny 2 commercials.
Sounds
when he's like talking about the puppies and save the ramen shops, do it for the ramen shops. It's pretty great.
Wait, so recently is what you're saying? You started a clan?
No, this was back. It was one of the original Destiny 2 teasers. This was back in Destiny 1. We had this.
Oh, you said Destiny 2 teasers. That's why I was like.
No, but I'm in there because it's part of Kevin's clan, and I've been running with these guys for the longest time.
Would you call it Kevin's
I was here
cool
first.
Clan? Would you call it Kevin's cool clan?
If I was in charge of naming it, I absolutely would.
Yeah, you would. You would call it the KKK.
But so that's why Destiny 2 is a fun game. The second reason about dying, there's a giant.
Hold on, can we go back to Destiny? Were you surprised I bought that game?
Very.
I've been planning on buying that game for months. I was just being very aloof about it with you. I knew I was
surprised
yesterday.
I was surprised because I was like, I don't see him coming in and playing this multiplayer.
I don't know how long
I didn't see myself playing this game as long as I did back when Destiny 1 came out.
We'll see.
I agree.
I don't know.
Believe me, I did not plan on playing this much Destiny in my life. But man, if I'm not having a good time with it. It's a fun game.
It's not too bad. I don't. Me and Michael have been talking about it. I don't know if it's good still, but
no, Destiny was never like good. You know, it was just
we're having fun with
it.
But there's a thing there that like
I would say Destiny was good when Taken King was out. Like I would have recommended Taken King to people. Like I would say you should play Taken King.
Months later, wasn't it?
Taken
It
King
was
was a
year
year
two
later.
content,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
year
Yeah.
2 is Taken King.
Okay.
I
We'll save this.
never would have said vanilla was good. I never would have said you should buy this game.
If that was the $60 value and it was never going to change, no. But because there was you had to buy more, it sucks. But it did eventually get better.
Well, it already sounds like it's going that way. I don't know. We'll talk about it.
Oh,
later,
it is.
'cause They've already.
We'll talk about it.
They've
Video
already
game
got the
podcast.
big first DLC pack planned for what, December? It's like holy.
Holiday, yeah, it's gonna be an Osiris thing.
Dude,
According to
if
Cyrus.
they keep on like
Eh.
if in December, so what's was it September? So like in like 3 months, if they keep up with like good content within the next 3 months, like in a way that like an MMO would do it,
Yeah.
I think Destiny could be pretty sweet.
The thing is, they're gonna make you pay for all of it, which sucks. Because like there would be
Yeah.
like some substantial updates to WoW that would just be like free.
Oh yeah,
Whereas
that's
this I
and
see
Destiny-
the writing on the is on the wall already that it's gonna be like $15.
but even I'm even thinking
Oh,
more
yeah.
like on a Diablo scale, like because all of Diablo stuff is free too.
Yeah.
There's some expansions you have to pay for. I think there's like a
But,
character you have to pay for.
Diablo,
Yes,
Diablo is a flat fee for that game, right?
Mostly, yeah.
mostly.
Okay.
But there's
Because I know
characters you
WoW
have
is
to
a
buy.
subscription, so that's how they can substantiate some of that cost.
Well,
It's true.
Destiny's in a weird area too, where they can keep doing that. Whereas the rest of the industry is kind of trending in the other direction, where it's like, hey, we realize that putting out these separate packs are really screwing over our game in the long run. I'm
The
curious
community and
what
stuff.
the-
You're talking like multiplayer shooters like Battlefront. Or Halo.
Battlefront, Lawbreakers is another one that has done that. Halo has done it
Halo
as well.
did that with 5.
Yeah. There's a lot. I mean, there's a lot that have started doing that sort of
Well,
thing.
let
I
me-
get that Destiny's a bit different. We don't need to get into this. We could talk about this.
I just
when
I
we
do want to
record
say one
next.
last thing.
You
you
could
can
talk
just
about this
do
on
it.
a video game podcast, guys.
That would be a good idea.
Like, there's this cool thing in Destiny that's been there from the beginning called PlayStation exclusive content. I'll tell you this: Bungie and Activision, mostly Activision, have had no problem segregating their community from the
That's what I'm saying. Their community's so big, they put up a post. I don't know if you saw this, but they put up a post on their website already to just be like, "Hey, the game's out now! Yay! Thanks or whatever." And they like casually mentioned that there's like already millions of players online.
Oh
millions.
yeah, this week at Bungie, yeah.
So there's the game's been out 24 hours, or I guess almost 48 at this point, and there's already a couple million people playing concurrently. That's insane. They're one of the only people that games that I think can still get away with that. But
I agree.
your second point,
That's a good
Max,
game.
relating to death,
Death,
of
which
mainly
is something
yourself.
Guardians struggle with in this game.
Don't say that.
Hey, if you guys can bring up wrestling each week, and yes, I know I've mentioned it directly, I can in one episode
you do
just
that?
make sly Destiny 2 comments.
Yo, the one thing that almost got me to not buy that game though was just seeing everyone jizz their pants simultaneously at midnight on Tuesday. I was like, shut
Oh
up,
man, it
shut
was
up.
great. It was
Everybody,
great.
oh, Guardians, I'll see you on the moon field or whatever. I was like, shut up.
I was-
This is so
You didn't like all
stupid.
of
Okay.
us not being in the queue line? You didn't like that? Where everyone
then
You didn't like that
the same
queue? That
screen?
All of a sudden, there was like a 1,000 pictures of everybody's queue line. And I'm like, great, I get it. And then 1,000 pictures of everybody sharing. Oh, remember that moment from Destiny 1? You know what my moment from Destiny 1 was? It was like, hey, remember that time you saw that big ball thing? Let's get to Destiny 2. Because I didn't have any of those. It was just like, hey, do you remember when you saw
Did it-
the ball?
Did it? Is that all it did?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
memories work?
You
'Cause
don't
that
know
sounds
anything.
great.
It doesn't show you anything.
Yeah,
That's
because
awesome.
I played the game for like 4 hours or whatever. That
That's
was all it
awesome.
showed me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's great. I really like those memories. Anyway, death. There's a giant whirlwind of wind and rain headed my way.
And that's
my
not marriage.
No, that's after this whirlwind of rain and wind.
Asterisks.
Big asterisk. Irma, which is spelled not the way I would think Irma is spelled.
hey, Max and Irma, kind of like that
Yeah,
one
like
restaurant.
Restaurant.
ERMA. Yeah,
you
Max and
wanna-
Irma's, dude.
You want a funny story about Max and Irma's?
Max.
Of course, you would have one of those, but go ahead.
my God.
That
Here we
is it has no influence to do with my name. They had already decided on my name beforehand, but that is where my mother's water broke, was at Max and Irma's. And then I was birthed into this world.
Why don't you just buy a new water then?
The waiter didn't bring it back and refill it for her. which was, they didn't give a very good tip that night.
That was a max level joke.
But
That was pretty
if
good.
she didn't get a good tip, didn't she just have a baby in her vagina? Didn't she get all the tip? You know what I'm saying, dude?
All right, now you've gone this way too far, Michael.
That joke gestated 9 months.
Jeez.
All right.
Does your parents
A
still
giant-
listen to this show?
So you're gonna
yeah,
die.
Giant hurricane.
Why
Yeah,
are you still there?
Because
Because your Kingdom Hearts collection's there? You don't want to leave it?
Yeah, you can't leave the steel cases.
You can't leave those behind.
Don't they thrive in water though? Isn't that like a thing?
I have nowhere else to go.
That whole Kingdom Hearts like beginning sections like in water. That cool with that fat beat. You know what I'm talking about?
that PH fat beat.
Yeah, they're like tonight. Go. That song. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I love that song.
I know what you're talking about.
Beautiful.
Away. You
For
don't-
many years, I thought that was Jennifer Lopez.
It's like
I
in,
was a dumbass kid.
it's like all in water, dude. Your steel cases will be fine.
So you say you have nowhere to go. Can't you just start heading north?
Well, where would
When does-
where would I go?
When is Irma supposed to drop? When are they supposed
My
to hit the
house is
streets?
open.
It is supposed to hit Sunday.
Okay.
You gotta
So you got
Rick Scott, the governor of Florida, declared a state of emergency in Florida
What about Jeb
at
Bush?
the beginning of this week.
I don't trust someone with 2 first names. So you should get the fuck out of there.
So Rick did that, I feel like, to just protect himself because of Houston, because they didn't declare a state of emergency. So he declared it way early. And so South Carolina also has declared a state of emergency. But it's just headed this way, and all we can do right now is watch it. School's been canceled starting
Good.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is way too early. Monday, obviously, but tomorrow is whatever. There's no holes in all our water and like refilling the bottles and freezing them and stuff. Sandbags were being given out today for free at school.
Did you board up your windows with the hammer and the nails?
Nope. The windows in the house I'm staying at are not boarded up. And I don't believe they're going to be boarded up at my mom's apartment either.
Is your bed next to a window?
It is.
Fuck, dude, you're an
I
idiot.
know.
Why would you do that? You live in a place that has hurricanes on the regular.
And alligators.
I was going to say, right, alligators are more common than the hurricane.
You're gonna
Well,
have a Sharknado.
I live with family friends. So it's not actually my house. I'm just kind of mooching off of them.
So you don't need them. You could just leave.
I mean, I could leave all my stuff. I might actually end up staying with my mom. I'm going to ask her if she would feel better if someone else was at the apartment with her.
It's because you're a little
since she's-
crybaby.
Yep, because I need
You're-
my mama.
Because you're a baby back bitch.
When you said baby back, I thought of ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I
Should.
thought of Sonny's all you can eat baby back ribs.
I thought of Max and Irma's. Your mom giving birth with one of those
You're getting the full tip.
Dude.
to the waiter.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
no.
All
No,
right.
her father. She's in a committed relationship.
Oh my God.
Well, I hope you don't die.
I hope
You say
Irma
that.
comes sooner so it can just kill me now. Gee whiz.
I have a noose hanging right here if you want to come over.
You know what? I think
Wha-
rope
wha-
is actually downstairs. It would save me the trip.
I have that. Whatever's behind me. You
That's a
you
cord.
You can use that.
Seriously, what is your, like, being 100% serious now? Jokes aside, what is your game plan? To just stay in the house and
Stay in the house.
fingers crossed, charge that switch up and utilize the 3
Yeah.
hours of battery time it has in handheld mode. And
Only if you're playing Zelda those 3 hours. I can make
Just wait it out.
simultaneous stretch. Yeah, wait it out. Really. Hopefully power doesn't go out. Kind of depends on the path of the storm. Right now it's says it'll probably go right over us, which would mean we'd be in the eye of the storm. But again, the storm is days out and it's way down in the Caribbean, so it still has time to shift and move. We'll just see what happens. But wait it out. Yeah, it's kind of the game plan. We'll see how this all shakes down. My car will be parked in a driveway. That's about as safe as the car gets. Um, this is the first hurricane I've been in. So.
Are you nervous at all, or are you just kind of like, okay, I guess this is
I'm okay. Yeah, like it's happening. I can't do anything about it.
This hurricane already has a body count. I would say fuck everything. I'm gone.
Yeah, have you seen the videos on social media of this running over a couple like different islands and stuff like that? Because I've already seen some images of it. And there's some video of it.
It's already gone over St. John, which is where I used to live. Like I saw pictures today of the shopping center I would go to all the time, signs all over the place and stuff. I can relate to the damage it's done just because I've seen the pictures and I've been there before, but
yeah,
there's nothing I can do.
So
I thought you had magic power.
No, that's not me. That's my evil twin.
So you wrote a speech.
I did.
Because this is probably your final episode.
I did.
I hate this theme that we just created. It's just a case.
It's a good thing that we kicked you out anyway. So
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be our backup when it does actually kill him and we feel really bad. We'll be like, well, it was actually the Destiny thing that kicked him out, so we can actually grieve now.
Yeah. I didn't actually prepare a speech. I was talking to Abby about a wedding. But if I had to give a speech, it would go something like this.
Oh my God.
Oh,
please, for the love of God, just call it Behind the Pixel to honor my memory.
Oh, dude, fuck that. Beneath the Pixel all day, man. You could ask for literally anything else.
I think we've had to say at one point on your tombstone, it's going to say Beneath the Pixel.
It's good.
No sooner now.
Not only was Max beneath the pixel, but now he's beneath the dirt.
Yeah. That's what it'll say on his gravestone.
Yeah,
that's exactly what will happen. I remember back when I first met my friend Kevin, I found out he was his favorite game was Max Payne 3. And so for his birthday that year, I bought him the Max Payne 3 Hawaiian shirt. And we joked that, and I had only known him maybe a couple months. We joked that at his funeral, I was in charge of everything and I would make sure he was buried in the Hawaiian shirt and like would play the terrible music he likes. You guys ever heard of the Front Bottoms?
No.
You don't.
Okay, I feel like you're going somewhere with that story and then you went nowhere. So what's the end of the story? I don't understand.
I don't know. I forget where
I thought you were gonna. He wants to get his head shaved and buried. Like
I thought you were gonna end with but my friend died like 2 months later. I was like, damn, dude, were you in charge of
were you in charge of the service? Like, did you play Oingo Boingo? Fuck.
No, I don't actually remember why I brought that up, but I just got the image of the Hawaiian shirt in my head and kind of stuck there. So now I had to tell the story. That's
Hawaiian shirts.
That's man, you know, out of all the Rockstar games that have to come to Switch, why couldn't it be Max Payne 3?
Because Rockstar's dumb, it's stupid.
Yeah,
they don't make good games.
They make like one game every 5 years.
Yeah, you know, just one of those devs.
Yeah,
assholes.
They suck.
Yeah, they're like the worst. They're like if they were making bad things, that's what they'd be. You know?
Yeah. At least other companies have the decency to tease their games years in advance before they come out. Oh,
Red Dead.
Agent.
What's up your butt?
Hold on. Did you know about Agent before it became a thing? That Agent was never a thing? Because I remember when Agent was a thing. And
I don't, because I didn't have a PlayStation, and at that time I wasn't into the E3s and stuff. I may have watched it and saw it was announced, but I didn't know. Really, what was the first Rockstar game I ever played was Grand Theft Auto 3 that I bought at a garage sale, because you don't need to be 17 years old to buy a video game at a garage sale.
Hey.
Fucking pro tip, guys.
Pro tip,
just
from
tip.
Max.
Pay your waiters.
Ask his mother about it.
Jeez, dude, you gotta stop.
I'm gonna put directly in the show notes this week that Max's family's not allowed to listen to this one.
Oh, it's okay. It's a family friendly show.
Thumbnail for this video, just the meme of tipping your waiter.
Yeah, can you share some pictures of your mother with Mario so you can create the thumbnail, please?
Look,
No, we're not putting my mother on the thumbnail for this podcast.
Now I'm just gonna find a random image of a woman.
That's great. A random image of any other woman besides my mom or my fiance.
Just draw a big arrow that says Max.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You know that because I've been seeing the face app thing being used. Do Max as a woman, and then use the woman picture of of Max as an old person.
That
you know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
it'll be
Run
old
it through
woman
2
Max.
apps.
Run it through, you gotta run it through 2 apps. You're gonna look
No,
like
you run it through the same
woman
app.
stuff.
You run it through the same app. It's just you run it twice. You know what I'm saying though? I'll figure it out.
You'll figure it
maybe
out. Send me that clip.
I'll send you the goods, you know.
Thank you.
Okay.
Send me that
face
shit.
is gonna look like Milkman from
Yes.
League Now.
It's probably gonna look like
Multiple
Arseface
form.
from Preacher or something. I'm sorry, my parents. I apologize.
I get a text. I just got a text from my cousin who just got married,
Oh, okay.
and she's on her honeymoon in Hawaii. And I'm wondering. She asked if I've left Florida yet, and I'm like, "Why are you
Yeah.
texting me? You're on your honeymoon in Hawaii. Worry about
Good.
Hawaii. You're on the. She's actually on the right side of the country to be on.
Fuck
So,
yeah,
Max-
she is.
Max, how was that whole wedding thing? The thing you came up and were within 5 minutes of my house for, and you
I
didn't
was.
come hang out with me and play Super
Wow.
Smash Brothers or
First-
other video games. I don't know.
First, you wouldn't go to see Logan while you're 5 minutes away from him. Now you won't even join the main clan.
Mean
Yep.
plan. Come on.
To
I'm
defeat
hitting it
the
in.
mean man.
I'm getting in deep.
Yeah. He's got
Yeah.
a mean plan.
Yeah.
That's why we got to defeat the mean man.
You gotta.
Yeah.
He's a grumpy guy.
He's got a league of mean fans.
Shut up, Max. You don't know anything. You know nothing about the mean man.
Yeah, I know nothing about the mean man. The wedding was cool. It's was for my cousin Allison. She'd been dating that guy for 9 years.
She's single. Oh,
Congratulations, Allison. No, she's not single. She got
I
married.
went up there for the wedding. I was an usher, so I got to wear a tuxedo.
Aren't
How'd you
you in a
click the
committed
offering?
relationship, Mario?
That was my
yes,
first
that was
time.
This is what jokes are.
I don't believe in jokes. Continue.
First time
Max.
wearing a tux. The collar was so stiff it irritated
Yeah,
my
you-
neck.
Is
You
this
look
a
really bad.
tuxedo review? The Max Roberts tuxedo review. All right.
That's
yeah.
about it. Just the collar was too stiff.
Where'd you get the tuxedo from?
Rented it from a place called Louis Tuck Shop.
See, that's where you went wrong. You always buy the tuxes.
Well, it was for my cousin's wedding.
Yeah. Well, you'll never
Yeah.
know when you'll need a tux.
Yeah, I think you might need one in
Never-
like another month or so.
I'm
Okay.
actually-
What if
I'm wearing
let's
a
say
suit, and I
let's-
bought a custom suit. So I have my
Okay.
own suit, and
Does
the
it have,
inside
like,
label
is
says
it
my
like-
Twitter handle.
Is it like that suit that Jackie Chan wore in the movie The Tuxedo, where he has a tuxedo with special
no,
abilities?
it's not like
Oh
that
my
because it's a
gosh.
suit. It's not a
I haven't
tuxedo.
thought of that movie in forever.
He can like walk on walls and stuff like that.
Oh
or something?
yeah.
Wait, are we talking about Spider-Man: Homecoming?
No.
Except
Um,
with Jackie Chan, and he wears his suit's a tuxedo, but it's the same
Oh.
plot. He fights a Birdman, and
Yeah, exactly.
he tries to get a girl to go to prom with him. That's why he's wearing the tux.
The tuxedo. Oh my gosh.
Max.
I never saw that movie. I just saw commercials for it as
Roger,
a child.
Roger Ebert gave it a 1.5 out of 4.
That's what killed him. That's what killed Robert Downey.
Jackie Chan gave him cancer soon after that.
Oh my god.
No, I just punched his jaw. Oh fuck, that's awful.
Max.
Cabbie turned chauffeur Jimmy Tong.
Max, now here's the thing. You didn't buy a tuxedo and you said that you would have no use for it. You said, right? That's what I heard.
Yeah, like I don't know when I wear a tux again.
Here's the thing. Let's say you're about to have the sexy time with Abby. Okay. Now I don't know if you're saving yourself for marriage.
You just
don't?
you thinking I need to dress
Whatever.
up beforehand?
Well, what if you want to do some role play and you want to be James Bond, your hero?
Robert.
This isn't
Max
D&D up
Roberts.
here. And also
And then you can't be
James
James
Bond
Bond.
nowadays wears suits.
No, he wears tuxes too. The cool version wears tuxes.
All the times.
I mean, Daniel Craig wears a nice gray suit that I like.
Daniel
a lot.
Craig is a chump.
Daniel Craig is the best Bond.
Daniel Craig is a chump.
That's a
And if
lie.
you want to role play as Daniel Craig Bond, then you got to wear those like high swim shorts. You know?
Yeah, you don't have
nice
the
little-
eyes either, so
nice
you can't
little
do
Speedo.
that.
Yeah.
I can be James Bond if I wanted to.
He's also not a white supremacist, so there's that too.
You don't know that. You don't know the man.
That's true. You don't really know that.
Well, he did fight
Good point.
Nazis in that one movie or something like that, or something.
Oh yeah, Defiance.
Yeah. So he's probably not. He's probably not.
Yeah.
Most likely
I'll
not.
tell that to Captain America.
John Connery though might be. Who
From
knows?
Russia with love. Oh God, I turned my speakers on. Shut off speakers.
Max, I'm looking at your backpack there. It looks like there's a wooden handle.
There is.
And it looks like a murder tool.
Are you getting ready? Is that your bug out bag?
Can I?
That's how he fights the hurricane.
What is it?
It's a screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver. It's the handle I made on a lathe.
What?
It's a tool that takes a block of wood, spins it really fast, and you use chisels to shape the wood. And I made a handle for this screwdriver.
So it didn't have a handle before? Wait.
No.
He just found a lonely screwdriver head on the side of the highway, and he's like, "I'll find you a home." And so he made it.
Yeah, you're a saint.
Yeah, man.
That's what the
You're giving back to the
screwdrivers call me.
Yeah, you're giving back to the community of screwdrivers.
Mm-hmm. It's yeah, I made that. I've made
Does it open a TARDIS?
no.
Oh,
it
Shut
does
up.
unscrew things.
We're not talking about the trash show here.
I made a lot of stuff. I did a wood turning class, so I've made bowls, paper towel holders, wine stoppers.
We're gonna play a little game right now. We're gonna play. Is the thing that's made out of wood in Max's room? Did he make it or not? All right.
How many things of wood can you see?
Let's see here.
That record player?
No, I'm playing the game, Mario. Shut
Sorry.
up. All right. Here we go. Max, say something so that I could see.
You can click on my picture
Okay, here
too.
we go.
That
Okay,
might
now
help
you
you
can-
out.
Okay, now you can stop talking. Your headboard, you didn't make.
No,
It looks like garbage, but you didn't make.
that was here when I moved in.
You should get a new one. The record player,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't make it.
No, Abby got it
'cause-
for me as a Christmas gift 2 years ago,
Yeah, Abby, she's a nice lady.
or a year ago. I don't know.
Is the thing next to the record player? It's like it looks like kind of like a glasses case to me. Is that made out of wood? It's like
Down in front.
yeah, it's in
So
front.
this
It's like in the middle.
little.
Yeah, you know, glasses case is typically made out of wood.
Yeah.
No, not made out of wood.
What is
Safe
that?
place to
It
keep
is
your
a glasses
glasses
case.
between
It-
two
Okay.
chunks of wood.
Okay.
That's where I put my glasses.
Well, let's just go with the bookshelf. You did make that in your lathing class, right?
No, a lathe
No?
takes a block of wood and usually makes it cylindrical.
Yeah, I thought you just spin woods together. And you make
This is terrible.
It's like Minecraft.
Like, good God.
Stop.
I've got a warhead here that I opened, so I need to eat that.
Is it black cherry,
Unfortunately, no.
blackberry, or whatever?
It's
Is
apple.
it North Korean?
It's green, dude. Fuck
It's
that. Just throw it
Korean.
away, dude. Just throw it away.
I understood that, Mario. Good job.
Thank you.
All right, that was a nice political joke.
I wanna
Warhead.
I want to
Haagen Dazs.
circle back to something we were going to talk about last week but didn't talk about, but then it came up after the show and it piqued Mario's interest, and then he touched on it at the beginning of this show. Do you guys
What's that?
have any this will be our topic of the show or whatever if we do one of those things. Do you have any weird things that you do? And we talked about this a bit off the air last week.
Oh no.
And any weird
I remember the
any
weird
strange addictions or things that you enjoy that no one else would think you enjoy? Because mine is ASMR, and Michael's, what was yours last week? You said?
every
Astral
night,
projecting?
Yeah, every
Yeah.
night before I go to bed, I try to astral project. It never works out, but I always try.
How do you try that? That's what okay, so it's
Well,
like
like-
lucid dreaming, you
Yeah.
said.
So you put on some. Well, I mean, I don't think it's required, but I like to put on some nice music. You know, get a little comfy. Usually that means naked. I usually just get naked.
Okay. I dig this.
And then you just lay down on your back and you just relax and you try to. The problem is that you like concentrating without concentrating, and it's really hard. But you know, you try, and you end up just falling asleep really fast. So I mean, it either way, it's a win-win situation.
Works. It's a surefire method.
It's a win-win situation. I either fall asleep when I'm supposed to go fall asleep, or I have an out-of-body experience.
How often does your family just find you naked in the living room for no reason?
Well, I don't do it in the living room. I mean, that's just barbaric. I think. I don't think you can really relax in the living room. It's.
How many times have you done it on the toilet? Then?
No, not on the toilet. That's where I masturbate. So you don't astral project where you masturbate.
Okay.
You don't astrally project where you project other places. Try to keep your projection separate.
Yeah, you don't astral project where ghosts leave their ectoplasm. You just don't.
Are you implying that you're a ghost?
No, but there's ghosts in this house. I'm pretty positive. Yeah. There's only been two occasions. I was sitting downstairs, and I swear to God, and I was with one of my friends, and he'll vouch for it. We legitimately heard running up this like across the hallway down here. Nobody was home. It was just us two. And he was like, "Hey, did you hear that?" And I'm like, "No, I did not hear it." I was like, "Just don't worry about it. Don't draw attention to it." And then we forgot about it. But
and
then he was like, "You know what? We gotta find this thing quick. Let's both get naked and astral project to try and find this ghost."
Not far from the truth.
All right. So hold on. If you were to ever, you've never been able to astral project, but you try to.
Yeah, like I always attempted. There was only one time where I feel like I was pretty close, but then I woke up.
What would you do if you could? Because there's been a couple instances where I'm having a dream and it's like, oh, I'm dreaming, and I realize it. Usually the way, this is very weird, and I don't know if this is the same for you guys. Usually the way I can realize I'm dreaming is if something horrible happens. Like, I just broke my leg or my mom died or something, and then I wake and I think for a second.
That's what you dream about?
No, but like in the crazy dreams where like something terrible does happen, like, oh my gosh, like somebody just died. I'm like, hold on. No, that does not happen in my life.
Yeah, that does not work.
There's something like that where there's like a disconnect between my real life and that, and then I'm like, oh,
yeah,
I'm dreaming, and then I try to do something.
Usually, those dreams for me are like one of two things. It's either I've lost something, like I lost a physical item in my dream, and then I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, where's this thing that I had in my dream? And I'm like, wait, I don't even own this item. Why am I looking for it?
I fucking hate those dreams where you wake up and it's just like, oh, I had that fucking, that the $1 million ticket or whatever. And then you wake up, it's like, fuck, it's gone.
Yeah.
Or, I got the Xbox X or something, whatever it is. I'm like, fuck, I didn't got it actually.
I had a dream the other night that I got Super Mario Odyssey early.
Really?
That was the craziest dream I've had lately.
Or the other times I have dreams like that, it's just like kind of a normal day. I haven't really had it in a long time, but it was usually like in high school where I just be like going to school and then I'm in class, come back home. Like, and then at one point I'd be like, wait, I'm dreaming. And then I wake up and or I just like walk around the school.
Have to carry out the exact same thing you just carried out in your dream.
Yeah. Where they're like, hey, and then like at that point, like when I figure it out though, like everything kind of just disappears and I'm just walking in like a land of nothingness. It's just like the environments, nobody there.
Jeez.
Which is kind of weird, but anyway.
The weirdest dreams I ever had, the weirdest dream that I have consistently that like always freaks me out is all of my teeth will fall out. And I'm like, I don't have any teeth. And I like start freaking out. And I have that dream a lot where just my teeth are gone. And I'm like running my tongue over my gums. And I'm like,
Max,
I can't believe I don't have my teeth.
Max, I know a dentist, so
look that up because that's a thing. That's a thing that everyone has.
Where your teeth are gone?
Yeah, there's a meaning behind it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I've never had that dream, and I don't really actually worry about that because, like I said, I have a dentist friend, so if my teeth fell out, I'll just ask him to make me dentures or something.
I mean, if my teeth fell out, I would try and I would just think, man, now I'm like George Washington. Now I can get wooden teeth and be the president.
Why would you want
jump
wooden
down that
teeth? I
tree.
feel like there's like a lot of problems with having wood for teeth.
Probably, but they didn't know better back in the 1700s.
I feel like there's rotting issues, you know?
Yeah.
Why'd you just flick me off? That was really rude.
I was looking at that too.
I'm just gonna adjust my glasses like this from now
Do
on.
you guys have any weird things that you're into or habits or something like that? Or I can explain my ASMR thing if you have questions about that, Mario, which it seems like you did.
No, I did. I was teasing it earlier off air, eating a sandwich. I've tried it. Well, before I get to you, because yours.
Did you say sandwich?
Sandwich?
Did you say sandwich?
Sandwich?
Did you say it with a G?
Do I? Sandwich?
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 I heard sandwich.
Sandwich? Maybe.
Next time you say sandwich, I'll see if you said
Thank
that.
you. Definitely point that out and fuck up all my insecurities about saying sandwich.
Please don't say sandwich anymore.
I'll stop saying sandwich. I'm trying to think of, like, before I ask you about the ASMR thing, if I have anything. I mean, I have this weird thing where when I'm by myself
You make
and
hot dogs at 4 in the
Hey,
morning.
man.
hot dog, well,
Yeah, I was gonna say-
that's just depression and obesity. That's normal. I don't know. Every now and then, like when there's nobody in the house, I'll just fucking just have a random spurt of energy and just like yell or scream or say something stupid. Like I'll look into a mirror, like just do something completely dumb, and then
I used to do that.
just like why am I doing this? just
I used to
'cause-
do that, but the thing I would do is when no one was home, I would yell out, what was it? I can't remember. I just had a brain fart. I can't remember.
There are a lot of things you could have yelled out.
Yeah, there
Audience,
was-
fill in the blank.
yeah. I would just scream at myself for no reason.
Tweet
Just,
at us what you think Logan yelled out into the nothingness.
I'm
of his
gonna think
home.
about it for a second.
Like it's almost to the point where it's like, you ever see the movie Nightcrawler with
Mom,
Jake Gyllenhaal?
I'm gay. Is that one?
Yeah,
Mom, I'm gay. I just screamed that at myself. No one shall know my secret.
Love me.
But no, stuff like that where I just like need to get this energy out. I don't know what's like pent up, and I'll just scream into the ether because no one can hear me scream. But
and the downstairs neighbors start hitting the top of the ceiling with a broom. Like,
yeah,
shut up.
well, I would say fuck them, because every now and then when usually I do it in the bathroom too, and I'm staring in the mirror, but I hear the fucker downstairs. I don't know what he's doing, but he goes like this every morning. I hear, and I'm like, is he having sex?
He's got to get the morning jizzes out.
Is he shitting? Is he masturbating and shitting? Does he shit on it? Does he masturbate on a shit? I don't know. He just makes noises. But speaking of noises,
Speaking of noises,
That's what this podcast is supposed to do. Make them.
so tell me about your thing, Logan.
it's not really like, all right,
Hold on.
it's nothing. Okay, well, sometimes it's super weird like that.
Is this doing anything for the audience?
I'm gonna lightly take my fingernails.
You're showing too much emotion when you're whispering. You gotta show no emotion.
Actually,
I gotta show no emotion.
there's a few different styles of ASMR. There's soft talking, and then there's whispering. And I think this is whispering, and I don't know how to do soft talking.
Is it usually like in a monotone voice where they're just like,
Yeah, it's just
"Hello, I
just
like to talk to you."
It's not super. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. Anyway, yeah, it just relaxes me. Like last night, I watched a video of some chick, and she was like, "Hey, I'm going to quietly talk for 20 minutes about old video game magazines that I used to read." And I'm like, "Oh boy, this sounds fun." And I was asleep in 5 minutes.
That's
All I
it.
remember was that she was like, "Hey, here's a PlayStation magazine from 2008. Little Big Planet was on the cover," and I was like, "Oh, Little Big Planet. That was a fun game." I was asleep immediately. Like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, if I can tie in like the very quiet talking and combine that with like usually things I'm interested in.
Yeah, really.
Like, things that would usually like prompt me to think.
Uh-huh.
Then I'd go to sleep. And I don't know why.
Is there baseball ASMR?
I've looked up fantasy baseball ASMR before. I have that is a thing I have done, and believe it or not, there's a thing that exists.
Darn
but
it!
it's
I was
not
gonna
very
say.
common.
I was gonna say if it doesn't exist, that's when you can
Found
break into the
one?
market.
I found one dude. I think.
All
I
right.
think like one or two dudes.
Well, if
And
it's
I'm
just
okay.
like a really boring person who just talks about fantasy baseball.
He's like, hey, I'm gonna show you my team. As you can see here, I drafted Albert Pujols this year, and my second baseman is Ian Kinsler. And I was like, that's almost too much though, because then that gets me thinking. He's like, if you look at his OBP here and the number of strikeouts he has this year, then I get like way too much thinking. I'm like, oh man. Like his OBP is pretty low this year. He needs to probably get that up. And then like that's not good. It needs to be something I can like just barely think about. But yeah, I don't know. There's only like a couple people that I follow on that like consistently. Like I'm like actually if you look at my subscriptions on YouTube, it's probably primarily those kind of people. But there's well, I don't subscribe to that many people, I guess. Only like 15 maybe. I don't know. There's like 3 or 4 chicks who have like really quiet voices. I'm like, yo, I don't know what this is, but it is very calming.
What are their names?
And are they single?
I don't think so. Not any of them. That's usually what all the comments are because they're all pretty cute too. There's one chick that I started following at like 50,000 subs, and she just hit 1 million.
Whoa.
I was like, what?
What?
There's serious money to be made in this.
Her name, yeah, it's insane. Her name is ASMR Darlene, and she has 1 million subs.
God damn, dude.
She's like 20. So
Dang.
Yeah, she's very cute. But yeah, I started following her when she was like
16.
Yeah, like last year or something like that. She's only been doing it like a year, I think.
Oh,
I started
really?
following her. I started watching her stuff last year, and I was like, "Oh, this is very quiet." Another one I watch is Grant actually just said Poke Anime or something like that. Put whatever Grant's talking about, Pokimane or whatever that chick's name. I actually watch hers too. She's see that I like review them like I review video games or something though, where it's like, not too bad, but I don't know. Like that Pokimane chick Grant's talking about is actually a Twitch streamer who also decided to do ASMR. And when she started out, she was very bad, and now she's actually pretty good. And I'm like, she's getting better. She would do stuff for a while where it was
she was a review in progress.
Yeah, she was a review.
She needed a couple patches.
Or she started out as Destiny 1 and now she's Destiny 2.
So
I don't want to give her that much credit. She might be like House of Wolves, like
And what
easing.
Yeah, like the Dark Below.
No, the Dark Below was a step backward.
what was that person's name? The Pokemon person?
Pokimane or something like that.
Pokimane.
She's super cute too.
I'm noticing a trend here, Logan.
They're typically cute, and that's how they have a bajillion subs, because it helps if not only if you're good at it, but if you are a cute lady and then you get a bunch of thirsty dudes. I don't watch the videos though. I just pop in headphones and then I go to sleep.
For a hot second, I thought you were going to say go to town.
Yeah, I go to town on my blow up doll that I've got.
Oh, God damn.
Okay. I don't know. Now there's another chick. I don't know. I don't know. The weird thing is that like some of them have like personalities too, where it's like, they're kind of funny and stuff like that. It's weird. It's a very strange thing, but it helps me sleep. Like if I watch it for like 10 or 20 minutes before I go to bed, I sleep very well. So
maybe I'll try it out.
But I also wake up with my headphones wrapped around my neck, trying to strangle me to death in the middle of the night. I'm like, what the heck?
I used to sleep with my headphones in, but then one night, an Amber Alert went off, and that woke me up out of a dead sleep. Not only did I hope that kid was not found, I shut off the Amber Alerts on my phone, and I don't sleep with headphones anymore.
And then you got actual Amber Alerts.
I
from
didn't
Amber.
think you could shut off Amber Alerts on your phone.
You can.
Deep in the settings.
Yeah.
It's
Let those kids fucking rot.
general, I think.
Hey, Grant, do you actually watch most of those people I was mentioning too? He's talking about some of them.
So like I just
What happened to your face, Mike?
Oh, it's gone. I tried to I listened to this ASMR darling.
Yeah.
This one called Whispered Tapping and Scratching.
Yeah.
I hardly heard it.
That's Logan's favorite.
I hardly heard it because, I mean, obviously we're podcasting right now. I guess I could understand why you'd like fall asleep.
It's just like it's like how some people are like, oh, I can't go to sleep without watching TV or something like that.
She's
like
just
one of my best
tapping a Play-Doh canister right now.
Because they tap all kinds of weird stuff. Me and Grant know one of our best friends. His brother used to only be able to fall asleep every night if he watched Spaceballs.
Nice.
So he watched Spaceballs
every
single night. He went to bed.
I can get down with that.
I used to have like music playing, like some sort of soft music. Now I just kind of have my alarm plays just rain falling on a car roof. So I generally try to sleep with some noise. Some nights I can't, and then I just kind of tough it out. But generally I have to have a little bit of noise.
Yeah, the one time I did what was it? What's the app? I used it twice. Borrowed people's houses. But I borrowed someone's house for San Francisco.
Airbnb?
When I did Airbnb this year, the guy that I rented a closet from, it had a little air noise machine. Like if you turn the knob, it was like white noise, or if it was like soft rain. And I was like, what the fuck is this thing?
Little black magic.
Yeah, I used to listen to those too when I was a kid. I used to have one of those. It was like built into a radio. It was like
it was like this
or something like
little
that.
box with a little switch on. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I used to have one of those too. So it's like something I guess that I've always kind of done. Except now it has just transferred to people quietly talking and stuff rather than white noise.
So I successfully drowned out your guys' entire conversation and listened to it. It is, and I started to like kind of fall asleep as we were doing it. So
Mike, while you're researching, I need you to go to reddit.com/gonewildaudio.
I don't want to do that.
I just want to see.
Not do that one.
Just want to see if it's the same thing.
That sounds a little risky.
The one thing I will say though is that you're right in not watching the video, because I feel like it distracts from what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, there's nothing really to watch anyway.
You're just watching this like girl just tapping a Play-Doh canister.
There are some people who are like, hey, this is a very audio focused one too, where they'll do like a bunch of like motions and stuff like that are supposed to almost like hypnotize you into falling asleep, and it's like, oh,
well, that was
probably
that's what was happening, dude. I was just I'm pretty sure I almost fell asleep while I'm like, no, I have to do a podcast right now.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's just, and it's like the other thing too, like, I don't know if you guys, I don't know. I didn't know how to explain it for like the longest time, but I would always get like, whenever I got like super, super relaxed, like all throughout my life, I would have this weird like tickle in the back of my head. Has that ever happened to you guys?
I know what you're referring to.
Yeah, where you just get this like weird sensation in the back of your head where it's like, whoa, I'm like super like out of it right now. They call it tingles or some crap with ASMR.
That's a character in Zelda.
But like if you ever hear them talk about like, oh, are you getting tingles in ASMR or whatever? Like that's what they're referring to.
Sure.
And for like the first 6 months when I listened to that stuff, I would always get that. And it was like, I'm like super relaxed now. And I fall asleep right away. Now,
so how can you describe the sensation or like the feeling of when you feel the tingle? Like, is it
it's
soothing,
like,
relaxing?
Yeah, it's like you were just like super mellow, and it's almost like it sounds. This is not a. That's not a good way to put it because that sounds painful. I was gonna say it sounds like the back of your head. It feels like the back of your head's on fire, but not in a bad way. That sounds terrible.
So like it's satisfying.
It's just kind of like the back of your head's almost like it's being massaged or something like that.
Kind of like when you scratch underneath your balls just way too much, and sometimes it just feels good. It's burning.
Yeah, you just go to town down there.
Just go to town, yeah.
I don't know. It's a very weird thing that's the thing. I've never been able to describe it appropriately. And then they're like, oh, do you feel tingles when I do this? I'm like, yeah, I do. I can finally figure out how to make that go off now, I guess. Because like all throughout my life, it would just happen at random times. And I guess that's what it is.
Okay, that sounds like a cool superpower.
It's very weird, but I don't really get it too much anymore because I think I've watched too many of those videos. And I think it's just been like,
oh, you burnt yourself out.
I burnt myself out. Yeah.
You should try astral projecting.
I'll try that. I'll switch to that now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Back to you. Back to I guess Max.
Max, do you have anything that's peculiar about yourself other than you?
You know you.
Besides myself, I don't know. I have this mole on the side of my face.
Yeah.
And I always
dude. Come on.
I always pick the hair out of it. Like it bugs me. It drives me insane to have it. So I always pick at it, and people get mad at me for picking at it because it just irritates it and makes it worse.
I pick my nose hairs.
That's a thing, I guess.
I do that as well.
On a frequent, dude. I can't like when I'm just sitting down. I just pick my nose hairs for some reason.
That's what I do with the mole hair. I think that's it. Like I don't have a weird thing like I do.
When you go poop, do you wipe towards your balls or away from your balls?
Does it matter?
Just answer the question.
Depends, I guess.
Hold on.
What?
I want to honestly. Now this is a real question we need to actually have a discussion about.
Wait, you switch hands?
Well, the question wasn't about hands. It was
no. What I mean, like you go back and forth. You go back and forth on the ass wiping.
I guess
I'm not judging you. I'm just asking a simple question.
I never thought about it. I guess generally towards.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, so again. I feel like the weirdest stuff. Max and I are the same, but the thing is that I wipe also towards balls. I know it's a weird thing, but I also
Literally.
Afterwards I have to wipe my balls as well. So,
oh no, I don't do that.
Because then you got a poop on there, dude. You got poopy balls.
I don't like pull it that far. I'm like, I'll just drag it across.
Wait, man, when you do that, are you still sitting in the toilet while wiping?
No, I stand up.
You stand up. I stand up.
Yeah,
I'm a fat fuck.
Hold on. Do you guys sit or stand when you wipe?
I stand. When
I
wipe.
I used to stand.
I stand.
You stand when you wipe, Mario?
I stand. I have to. I can't do it sitting down. I just can't.
And you stand when you wipe, Michael?
Yeah, and I can't sit down and wipe if I wanted to.
So even when you're in a public place, you have to stand up and wipe?
I never shit in public.
Yeah, I don't poop in
I
public.
try to avoid going to the bathroom in public as much as possible.
I've probably dumped in 200 different locations within like 10 square miles of my house.
Now here's the thing. When I say stand, it's more like a hover. I don't like just stand up. I don't stand up and like straight.
So you like do a squat,
just knees locked.
Yeah, it's like a squat more.
Yeah,
like a hover.
I used to stand when I was a kid, but
yeah, same.
I was a kid.
I hover.
Like I don't think I've stood and wiped since. I don't know, since like 2002.
I do all of my bathroom stuff sitting down. I don't stand when I pee. I sit down when I pee, dude.
So you do that too.
When I pee as well.
I have to stand up. Just can't do it. Just can't do it.
I can't.
I like standing when I pee only because I'm lazy.
I have because
then I don't have to aim.
I'd rather piss in the shower. I can't.
I guess this kind of goes with it. I have a weird like pee shyness thing. It has nothing to do with people looking at my penis because
because it's immaculate.
Plenty of people have seen my penis. So
yes.
it's just weird. Like I just can't pee when somebody's next to me, but if I sit down when I pee, then I could totally pee, no problem. So it's really weird. I don't know.
Okay. I wish I could sit down and pee, guys.
I don't have anything weird.
Well, yeah, you do. You wipe
salt your
towards
balls.
Yeah.
It's a pretty weird thing. Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I do it too.
Do you
But
ketchup on a hot dog? That's my weird thing.
I don't like hot
not weird
dogs.
at all.
So.
I know, we already figured that out. Fucking
I like
cheese.
bagels without any like cream cheese or anything. I just eat a plain bagel.
That's fine.
I
You
mean,
toast it?
No,
their
dude.
own.
You just pull a bagel out of the bag and eat it?
Yeah. Once a day, I have to eat a thing of bread. It's my Italian diet.
That's
Gotta
awesome.
get those carbs in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm really excited to listen to ASMR tonight, though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and.
Here's what I'll do. I will send you guys.
We should all listen to the same video tonight.
No, I'm definitely
I will
gonna do
send-
some guided
I'll
astral
send you-
projecting tonight.
I'll send you guys a blast of like 4 or 5 videos that are like go-tos, because that's the thing too. Is
Do you have a
sometimes I'll-
YouTube playlist of this? Like your
No, I
go-to
don't.
YouTube?
But maybe I should create one. There's just like a couple that I always go back to.
Make the official Model Citizens ASMR
We
playlist.
should do that actually. There's a couple that I really like that like really calm me, like chill me out real quick. And because that's the thing, like all these people put out like 3 or 4 videos a week, these ASM artists as they're called, which is
No way.
yeah, that's what if you do ASMR, you're called an ASM artist. Anyway, I mean they all put out like 3, 4, 5 videos a week, it seems like. So there's constantly new ones popping out, but a lot of times they'll suck and like I don't know, they're hit or miss, but the ones that are hits are like, yo, this is real good. So
I figured out the weird thing that I do.
Yeah.
shoot.
I listen to Christmas music way too early.
That's not weird. That's just stupid.
But how are,
Yeah, I think I agree with that. That's just,
I don't
that's
know.
just dumb.
how
I listen
early?
to Chris like right now.
Right now?
Well,
Yeah.
Like
well,
you've been listening to it lately?
yeah.
well, I mean, that's like you're just on par with like legitimately all of the like stores and stuff like that. They're putting Christmas stuff out already.
Hey, that is true. Christmas stores have Christmas stuff up already.
Well, yeah.
What are you
because-
asking Santa for?
To be able to pay rent,
To have a home.
happy
Turn
marriage,
fucks it.
Jeez.
for some milk
That
and
sucks.
cookies for myself.
Here's actually a serious question about that. Now let's just say you survive. Abby survives. What if your venue doesn't survive?
Oh
I
my
think,
gosh.
I think our venue will survive. We're actually more concerned about our cruise because all our destinations just got hammered. So, more concerned about the cruise. The venue, I think, will be fine.
This is an amazing idea, and I think I will actually do this. This is how we can put a nice bow on this. What's been primarily ASMR conversation, I think. Grant said we should do an ASMR video.
Oh, I have an idea already.
One
Like
of
right
us
now?
not right now. No, just like we've talked about, like one-off content.
I
One of us should make an ASMR video, or
I-
somehow we can collaborate on. I don't know how that would work.
I came up with an idea, but it's gonna be gross. So I'm excited for it.
You're gonna do. Maybe we could maybe we could do like 5 minutes of it each, and then
Yeah.
combine it together and make it because those videos are usually like 20 or 30 minutes long anyway. Michael's just tapping on his cup. We'll do that because I think that would be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a video idea. Don't worry, guys out there. We know you're begging us for short form content. All of you.
Where
Oh, that
where's
actually-
that from?
That actually
Is that a Marty McFly ad?
I'm just hard. Just
That's
immediately.
definitely a Marty McFly ad.
It's definitely a Marty McFly hat. My girlfriend has the same one.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
We'll do that. That'll be fun though. We'll get on that sometime soon, because we got to do that. Yeah.
Who keeps on muting me?
My hands are right here.
Let's skedaddle on out of here. We've spent our time. I want to go. to bed because I'm sleepy. And Michael's muting everyone. Thank you, everybody, for listening to episode number 24 of the Model Citizen Show. As always, you can find all of our stuff over at modelcitizensmedia.com, all of our different podcasts. We got a gaming one, we got a music one, and we got another gaming one because they're video games. You can also listen to this show on SoundCloud, or not SoundCloud. No, not SoundCloud. That is not a location you can listen to this podcast. You can listen to it on Stitcher, Google Play, and iTunes, though. Reviews on any of those platforms would be greatly appreciated. You can also watch us live on YouTube when we do this show, because it's still the only one we do live on YouTube. And sometimes we have some people in here who are goofing around with us while we do this show. So feel free to come and do it yourself. And then other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah, subscribe on YouTube so we can get that unique URL for the future. We are working on short form content. By working on it, I mean we've talked about it within less than the past 2 weeks. We have talked about it.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
So it's something we're working on. But yeah, more updates on that in the future, and hopefully an actual product. We actually need to figure some things out. If Max isn't... Actually, Max, you should legit chronicle this hurricane.
Actually, could you?
That'd actually be something cool to do.
I don't know if there's I don't know where I'll be, but sure, I could think about it.
It'd be something fun.
Just record it with your phone. You have a nice phone.
I mean, this is a last short, quick thing. Even that video I recorded yesterday with Destiny got a bunch of retweets and comments on it, and I was like, okay. I don't know. I think if we just did more video stuff, it might click. So it'd be cool.
That's why I asked, do we want to put that my White Castles video underneath their shit because it was stupid?
And go for it. Yeah. Like I said, we can use this for whatever we want at this point. We don't have anything else, any other consistent streamlines of content that we're putting up. So yeah, whatever is gonna work. We're gonna get out of here with this show though. Thank you for listening. We will be back, of course, next week with episode number 25, I guess. Until then, catch you next time.
Bye-bye.